I'm gonna be the next Hokage.
Hey guys, welcome to the Shonen Bros podcast, episode 11 with my co-hosts, Hunter
What's up?
and CJ.
Takes so long to say something.
I thought he was going to
Awkward
point at me,
pause.
but he did not.
I've got my
I'm not
screen
pointable,
changed.
I guess.
I'm sorry. Are you this way?
For listeners,
it
they're
was
not going to
gonna
know.
line up
Other
perfectly.
listeners are going to just be like, and CJ?
Okay.
Stop. Pause.
I don't
Leave
have
all
your-
this in.
Yeah, duh.
It's a great intro.
But
But today we're going to be talking about Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan. I think the first thing I would like to get off my chest is I feel I'm a little disappointed because that was not 45 minutes of an episode.
it's 33.
It was a little,
If you're not
whatever.
including the intro and outro and everything, it was 33 minutes of content. I wouldn't say it was a bad episode. It just, it just wasn't
They
as good as
way too high.
everything else was, Everything else
That
hyped us
episode
up.
was not as good as the first episode.
Okay. Well, see, you can't say that either because
I'm saying it.
you're
It's-
excited for the beginning of the fucking season. So, of course, the
Man.
first episode is going to be
Well, I
good.
was excited for the ending. I thought they was about to show off. Give me something else.
Because they didn't show off enough last fucking time.
Not fight wise, but like it's just Nezuko's heel was just
OP.
yeah,
She just walked.
Just
up
shows
and-
another part of her demon blood art
Yeah.
shit.
which is cool, but
Heels.
like it was effortless. Like,
Yeah, little baby
And
Nezuko.
the only part
Healer Nezuko.
I truly appreciated in the show was, actually two, but they really made you feel bad for the demons. Really, I thought that was really sad.
Saying you're the
backstory.
one that was going to be like, I think this entire time you're like, I'm going to feel shit for them. I don't care.
Well,
I'm going to
I
fuck
don't-
about them. I ain't going to feel
I don't
shit.
necessarily feel bad for him. Because he's a dick, but it's her. Like I feel bad that she got burnt alive. For like really,
Don't feel
just-
bad from birth. He was just beat because they looked
Yeah,
down
well-
on fucking another mouth to feed.
The world's a terrible place. Okay.
The only reason that she was any better off because she was born
She was
pretty.
Right. And then, like, I don't know. I mean, they might have beat him, but they didn't burn him alive. And she wasn't dead. She was just like, That shit
Very
was
close
sad.
to death.
She was very
And-
close, yeah.
I guess the other thing was Well, also to continue on that one part before I move on to the other one, I appreciated the fact that when they were doing like she jumped on his back and was like, "Please don't ever leave me. We're like together forever." Blah 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 blah. It almost made it seem like she had a chance to
She
maybe
did.
go to wherever.
They made it seem like she could either go towards the light for heaven
Yeah,
or follow him into hell, and she chose to follow her
Yeah.
brother.
I sort of read into it because she didn't really choose to be a demon
Yeah,
as much as he did.
it was kind of pushed on her by him, honestly.
Yeah, I mean it was to save her life, but I'm
Right.
sure
Yeah.
she didn't just make a conscious choice to take that
No, and
blood.
it's not like she was evil in the first place. Like she
Yeah,
stabbed that guy in the eye because he was. I don't even know
Kinda.
what did he do. I didn't catch that.
that she was putting a like one of those
Yeah, it
pins
was a hairpin.
in her hair.
Uh huh.
Like lots and lots of cultures, they doing that kind of stuff means like, hey baby,
It's like
hey,
a symbol of ownership.
No, she was happy to get that a hairpin. He
I
did
like-
something else.
it looked
that made
he
her-
touched her or something up here. I assumed it was. Do you
Mm.
think he maybe touched her face like, hey baby?
I didn't think
She snapped?
anything
I don't know,
like that because
she
it even
snapped.
shows her getting the hairpin and she's excited from him and excited for the hairpin. And so I imagine he did something to her or was trying to do something to her. I guess, let your imagination go wherever it wants. And then she just stabbed him in the eye. And then they tied her down and burned her alive.
Yeah, that shit was fucked up.
Which wasn't enough for him because he came back to try to stab her, right?
Mhm.
Or did he just randomly walk up upon
No, I
them?
think after they did that, that lady or other townspeople could have. It almost seemed like he was out for him at that point.
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe she set a trap for him.
I don't know.
He was awfully prepared with the sword, and
That's what, to me, it made it seem like he was like coming back to fucking abuse her body even more because he was pissed off about losing his eye.
Yeah.
And then so happened to run
Fantastic.
up on the brother and then tried to hurt him as well, and it just didn't work out for him.
No, not at all.
I thought the Nezuko thing was pretty cool. The healing thing.
it was cool. It was just OP.
Yeah, but I mean,
Every
she's
single
OP.
person was so
Like,
close to death.
I don't have any issue with Nezuko just being fucking stupid strong.
Also, Zenitsu waking up in the middle of the fight.
What is wrong?
I can't feel my legs.
Who did this to me?
Oh, you're okay. I'm not okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
And,
fucking.
and what is the Hashira's name with the snake? Little dickhead
See, I don't know.
comes in talking some shit.
Yeah.
And Jacob was right. And me, I mean, I agreed, but I didn't go out there. Tengen said he was retiring.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I'm done.
The
He's
guy's
gonna. Well,
Why?
what else was he gonna do? You know,
Hey,
like
he just kicked
didn't
ass.
have a
with
whole lot.
One eye and one arm, and previously poisoned minutes before.
Man has a.
Okay,
hell of
his
a
name
big
is
ass heart.
Obani Iguro. Obani Iguro, the serpent Hashira.
Man.
All right, I'm going to say Obana.
Obani.
Obana.
Iguro.
Apologize if we got that wrong.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not Japanese, obviously. But yeah, he kind of was like a little shocked at what Tengen said. Basically about like
We're talking about Tanjiro.
Tanjiro's alive. And he's like, you kidding me? He lived through that shit?
Well, he even said he's a Hashira level. The next.
Yeah.
He said, you can't retire because we're running out of Hashira.
He's
And he said, you got a new generation of Hashira right there.
you got, yeah.
Yeah,
You didn't see what
good.
I saw. Some godlike speed and beast mode, fucking Tanjiro, fucking sun breathing shit. Tengen's probably like, what the fuck is this shit?
What the fuck? First time he's seen a Hinokami Kagura ever.
Did you know how to do this when we first started this fight?
Yeah, the wives were pretty funny, especially the one that's usually so like shy and bashful, I guess, like just fucking attacking Nezuko.
Get out! Oh, it's too late to cremate.
She's just like cute little Nezuko while she's getting choked out.
Her little bitty tiny fingers.
Her little eyes, little beep. Yeah, then she just walks up and just
Nezuko
Heals
could
him real
end
quick.
that lady's life in an
Oh, yeah.
instant.
Heartbeat.
It's-
Fucking
Don't touch me,
flick.
peasant.
Just flick that fly away. Yeah.
And then the outro is really badass, and I mean, I told you
Music wise and stuff.
I kept reading. Oh no, I mean like that ending after credit scene of shit. I knew his name before we press record, but the level 3 demon that Rengoku fought.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, he gets teleported, and the last thing you see is like he said,
Someone
One
must
of
have,
the-
one of the 12 must have died. Mhm.
So, what's coming next is fucking cool just to see. You get to see
Apparently,
it.
I read it, Jacob.
Yeah.
We looked today at where I was in the manga, and apparently, I've read everything we just saw already
Nice.
this season, and I had no recollection.
A little further into where we're at.
Yeah, I
on
had
it.
no
And
idea.
It's just like,
I guess I
makes
just
sense.
forgot. I don't know. It was a while ago, and I just didn't remember. I guess.
I'm glad I got to watch it animated, because I haven't read any of the manga.
Thing is,
for
it's
it.
not. There's not a whole lot of manga compared to some mangas. So like,
Right.
if you really wanted to, you could finish it in like
entirety
2 weeks.
of Demon
Yeah.
Slayer.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about it.
Probably.
yeah. I mean, it's definitely tempting, but
There's only 205.1 chapters
yeah,
on Shonen Jump.
It's
I'm
still
on
being
100.
we're basically halfway through.
Yeah.
Okay.
That pisses me off. a little
Yeah.
bit. You better start writing. You better get a team working.
So on that note, though, they've already announced season 3
Yeah.
of
of course.
which is the Swordsmith Village arc, and
Mhm.
it seems like the two main people are going to be the chick. What is her fucking name? I knew it. It's Misuri Kanroji and the Mist Hashira Mushiro Tokito.
I saw a TikTok.
Which, if you read, sorry, Jacob, if you read those 4 chapters I talked about last week, the Demon Slayer manga, where the first 2 are about the Mist Hashira or the Water Hashira, and the second 2 are with Rengoku. The one with Rengoku has her in it because Rengoku trained her.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's
Yeah, and she loves Rengoku. Was falling in love with her trainer type thing,
Hmm.
and
Anymore?
she kind of creates her own fighting style when she goes to fight one of the 12 Kazuki with him when he becomes a Hashira. Yeah, she
pretty cool.
yeah. So I got a little bit of a backstory of her when I read that. So if you want to read that as well, it's pretty good. It's only 4 chapters, doesn't take long, and then the first 2 is about the Mist Hashira, and he's just not cold-hearted. He's very, very calm because his whole thing is to be a master of the mist or the water style. His teacher taught him that you have to be as calm as just still water at all times. So he's just he's almost emotionless, and it's very hard for him to talk to people in town and get information because
You said he's the water Hashira?
yeah,
That guy?
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was
Yeah.
cool. I saw on a TikTok, and it was the only thing the guy had to say, because I'm not doing any spoilers, but this guy, talking about the Mist Hashira,
Yeah.
you aren't ready for this guy. You're just not ready for this guy. Just wait, it's coming. But it's not ready.
I'm
You're just
assuming
not ready.
he's. I'm hoping we're getting to the point now that can we see some Hashira that are just straight gonna whip ass, not barely make it and whip ass. Had one die and we have one retired. Okay, let's get one that's no one fucks with me kind of deal.
Oh, there is one.
There's gonna have to be
There's I don't even know his name to tell you, but
Wasn't it one of the first ones that he ran into, in episode 1 or something?
I don't remember. But the guy
We've
who's
met
like
all
that,
of them.
he's
season 1.
the number 1 ranked demon.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm looking at this now. I was completely wrong about the Mist Hashira and the Water Hashira are 2 different guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm correcting myself. The Water Hashira that I was just talking about, who's very calm, is Gayu Tomioka. So he's not in this next arc.
Okay.
It's Muchiro Tokito, the Mist Hashira. So that's a completely different guy. I'm sorry. So he is not in those 4 chapters I was talking about. But the other chick is. For sure. Sorry about that. But what were y'all saying? Yeah, that's the Mist Hashira.
What was I saying?
Yeah, it says
the guy who
so Muchiro is another Hashira whose true potential is yet to be seen in the anime. That being said, manga readers aren't worried given his immense power. It won't take long for the Mist Hashira to carve out a stellar reputation among the fan base. So, he must be insane in the main brain.
The guy who's super powerful, the number 1 ranked demon, commended the guy on his strength and physical.
This guy, the Mist Hashira?
No. Remember, we met him when they were all lined up. When Tanjiro and Nezuko first arrived, he was the one sitting crisscross applesauce crying.
Yeah, it's Gayome Himejima, the stone Hashira.
He apparently is a motherfucker. I didn't read this from the manga. It was whatever TikTok or whatever. But apparently Tanjiro, Inosuke, and um, Scam. Zenitsu down the line say that he is like the strongest
Yeah, he is.
physically.
Even this says that at a glance, Gayume Himajima, I know I'm butchering probably all these guys' names, not seem like all that powerful of a fighter. The fact that he carries the unimpressive title of being the Stone Hashira means that most people won't really take him all that seriously either. However, these people are bound to be surprised when they find out that Gayume is actually the strongest Hashira in the entire group. His destructive power will be an absolute treat to witness.
Cool to see.
Yeah. So we definitely got some real badass shit coming our way. Oh, another thing about the Demon Slayer episode that was very important that was mentioned was the fact, which I didn't know this, I don't know if it's mentioned this before, but what's his name? Kaguya, the leader of the Hashira, or the Demon Slayer Corps. How he's almost dead.
They finally revealed.
I didn't know that the bad demon, the original demon, is from his bloodline. They're related.
Muzan?
Yeah. No, I didn't know.
Finally, the only stain on my family will be eradicated.
Yeah.
Yep.
That shit. And
that's
could
why
Nezuko heal him?
Curse. Maybe.
Because it kind of looks like that, don't it?
Yeah, I don't.
But he's saying it's a curse on his family. Is what that's from. But it looks like
the blood.
What she just healed almost in a way, like the poison. Kind
I
of.
thought what she had healed. Yeah, it was like a poison. I don't think it's what is infecting.
No, I'm saying it looks like it. So I wonder if that's possible in some way. Like if it's demon related, it is probably possible that Nezuko could come up and just wave a finger at that bitch and he'd be healed.
Maybe. He's been the leader of the Demon Slayer since he was 4 years old.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
But just because he's born into it or something? Like family-wise? Like his parents died, so...
think so. I don't know. He's got some...
Just strong as a 4-year-old?
power where, like, his words actually calm you.
Yeah.
Like, his spiritual presence.
His presence and everything.
Just calming force of nature. But I remember talking to you. I might have done it on the podcast. It might have been in person. But how I thought I had heard that we were supposed to see Yoruichi's brother.
Yeah.
In the ending. I don't remember his name. It's like Kazu something. I don't
Caillou?
attempt. Caillou. Very next chapter. So I'm sure we'll get to see it.
We'll see it in the next season.
Yeah, I'm sure. They're really fun.
They're following it to a T.
I'm interested how many anime are really like that. Like
they should all be like that.
To the T.
They're not for whatever fucking reason. And what I don't get is when you see like certain studios follow some shows to a T and then they don't on others for some reason. MAPPA does that. MAPPA has done great with Attack on Titan and Jujutsu Kaisen, but did not follow God of High School to a T. So it's like, why did you venture off there?
Like when the animation studios get the rights to
what works,
actually draw and animate it, and they just like, how can we mess it up? What can we do?
It just seems weird that a studio that has a reputation of doing it really well still decides to venture off for some reason. It's just kind of weird.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't really know MAPPA had that. I mean, that would kind of make some sense. If the rumors are true about Attack on Titan getting an alternate ending, that company would be willing to change it if they already change other stuff. But, I mean, I've kind of changed my mind. I hope it ends the way it ends in the manga, so all you motherfuckers get to feel my pain.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way it should be, in my opinion. But
Demon Slayer, I don't really know. Anything else on Demon Slayer y'all got? Any cool, funny, laughable?
That's pretty much it for me. One thing, that chick that I was mentioning, the Hashira that's also going to be in the next season.
Yes.
She's the Love Hashira.
Is that the same one that they were just at her house or whatever, the villa, where Tengen came and took one of her servants.
That's the butterfly Hashira.
Is there?
This is the pink and green haired chick.
Let me Google that.
Hear me?
The love Hashira.
Yeah, the pink and green haired chick with like her tits basically hanging out. Yeah, it's the love Hashira.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she cute. Oh damn, she look crazy.
But she was trained by
Nice.
Kajiro Rengoku, so she's badass.
I'm so disappointed. Like I feel like Rengoku could have had such a badass story to learn about and see more of. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe we'll get to see little brother.
Could you imagine if they go back and make? See, the thing is, it's not really written, but if they made like story arcs or something, anime wise, showing how some of the Hashira got to be Hashira, that'd be dope. Because like the guy that the 12 Kizuki or whatever demon that Rengoku fights was very cool to me because he like pulls weapons. His blood demon art thing is he like creates guns and weapons that he pulls out of his body to fight with.
I will say also from that, yeah, I really like him, and he's the main focus, or at least the point of view for the next scenes coming up. Whenever the fuck we get them, damn. I mean, that's just why it sucks. The demon you're talking about with all the who fought Rengoku, the level 3, number 3 man.
Yeah, but that's not who I was just talking about.
Yeah, he was talking about.
I was talking about who he killed to become a Hashira.
Oh,
like he pulls, like he creates guns and shit out of them. That's what if you read those
bonus
chapters that I was talking about. That happens.
Yeah, bonus.
Sorry. Cool.
I don't even. I can't even remember what that demon's powers were, to be honest with you. From Mugen Train. You know?
Just destructive fists.
Just punches things.
he went and only for a fist fight with Rengoku. And his regenerative ability was just so fast it couldn't kill him in time.
He's got to have some kind of special ability. Was it not him that was controlling the train and everything, or was that a completely different demon?
That was the other demon.
There was a different one?
Yeah, there was 2 demons in the Mugen Train arc. The first one was him who like basically controlled the insides of
Gage Tyndall. Sorry, I'm calling you out if you ever listen to this. Posted on Facebook, he said Mugen Train was completely boring until the end. That's what he said.
Until the fight, I'm guessing? Till that final fight?
Yes, he said the entire movie was boring until the very end.
I bet that's how Eli feels.
But I don't know if he watched the movie or if he watched the show version. Either way, I thought that part where they're like deep in their subconscious, like sleeping, and like they're having to like fight off like those memories so they don't get stuck in their sleep. I thought that shit was badass.
Yeah.
I thought it was super funny with fucking Zenitsu's.
You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah. Just gets fucking terrified of his subconscious.
But he blows through that train car. That was real badass.
I would rewatch that shit. Every time it pops up, like at the end of an episode, I'm like, should I watch it? Should I just let it play? It always like auto plays into that. All right, yeah. So that's all I have on Demon Slayer. You got anything else?
I mean, I guess the only thing is, it looks like that 205.1 is the final chapter of the manga.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's not ongoing, and nor does there plan to be.
Yeah.
Don't read ahead and ruin it for yourself.
I don't know.
That's too late. That's too late.
I might read ahead like through the next arc.
Oh, once I start,
I don't know if I'll like read all of it. Like it's kind of what I did with Jujutsu Kaisen. I kind of read through so much of it, and then I was like, I'm gonna stop for a little while.
It's because you burnt yourself out, not because you wanted to.
No, I
save
didn't
it
burn
for the
myself out.
anime.
There's barely enough manga to burn myself out on Jujutsu Kaisen. It's only like 170 fucking chapters. That's not enough to burn me out when I can read over 500 of some manga.
Well, I'm talking about, like, I don't know. I read 95 and I was like, take a little break.
All
I
right,
didn't he?
Attack
Attack
on
on
Titan. All right,
Weak.
Ass
Yeah,
episode.
it was weak.
Fucking
I wouldn't throw ass on it, but it was
weak
weak.
ass
It was weak.
for me. Like,
Very
so it's
weak.
fucking. It really. What was important of that episode? Anyone?
No.
Speak up.
No.
Exactly. The
No,
only
nothing
things that
was
I can
important.
think of that were like really that memorable is Annie's thawed out. Okay. That happens at the very, very end. 2, it seems like Gabby's somehow gonna be forgiven by the family that she killed the daughter of. Stupid.
Saved the dad, but it's still stupid.
Yeah, very stupid. 3, fucking Connie stole Falco to go save his fucking
Mother's been
vegetable
laying
of a
on-
mother.
Yeah.
She's been.
Last
Okay, that was the
saw
sad
her,
part.
She
okay?
was,
He's been returning to her for 4 years.
yeah. Last
She-
time he saw her, he saw her, she was like withered away.
She spoke to him, and all she's
Mhm.
like, big head just stuck in the fucking.
Fucking
Yeah.
terrible.
So that's sad,
Poor
but
Connie.
everything else, like,
I was wanting more rumbling, you know.
I'll
Features,
tell
like,
you-
real rumbling.
I
wanted
just
to
thought it
see
was a useless episode.
mass death.
in my
I
opinion.
mean, just I didn't learn this from the episode, but there were 580,000 Colossus Titans that were in the walls.
Jesus fuck.
Just a small army, you know.
That's
That's
fucking
funny.
ridiculous.
Believe I could take them on.
I was curious. I was like, how many Titans was all the
How many
walls
Colossus Titans
combined?
does, yeah. I was-
And it was like, all right, there's 100,000 in the first ball, 300,000 in the one after, and it added up to like 585,000 and something.
and they
I'm just
all
like-
are like nuclear bombs.
No, so they're not.
So- okay, so they all
colossal
can't do
Titans,
that?
They're Colossus Titans, same
Ah,
size,
okay, I didn't know
but their power is hardening.
that. Oh, okay.
So
Good to know. Good to
they
know.
just trample, pretty much, I guess.
Yeah. I saw one thing that was funny. It's like the unhardening of Annie, and then it had like Armin, and it said the hardening of Armin because Annie's finally thawed. Fucking stupid joke. Other than that, dude, like it was just disappointing. You know how I know it was disappointing to me? I started the episode, turned it off, went and finished the entire season of My Shield Hero before I came back and finished the
This
episode.
fucked up.
That's how disappointing it was.
You didn't even know it was disappointing all the way through. Until
No, didn't need
It
to.
does beg the
I got to
question, like,
Reiner sitting in
future
there
episodes.
crying,
we can't do anything.
and then I was just like,
It's over. We
I'm
can't
just gonna go
stop
watch My Hero. Not My Hero, but My Shield Hero.
it. What else about Attack on Titan? The fact that they had to kill all their like elders,
Yeah.
like Commander Pixis. I mean, fuck the
That was
old people,
sad.
but like you still like putting yourself in their
Sad.
shoes. You're just like they look like them still.
Yeah.
Wasn't a lot of change for
No,
Commander there.
This to me was
Uh,
like, in the manga, this whole episode was probably like not even a whole chapter. This was probably like 15 pages of a 30-page chapter. It
this was
just
like we're tired. We want a fight scene again. Let's get it for that.
it got to be continued, and I was like, that's it.
It was a disappointing episode. I mean, what do you think Annie is really going to do in the future episodes? I
don't
mean, you already
know.
know, CJ. But
Well, do you know specifically what Annie has to do with?
No.
I feel like she's just gonna be a stupid key to turn some sort of rebellion against Aaron, something like that.
Who was it
I've
that
never-
loved Annie? It was Berthold, or wasn't it?
Berthold, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's dead, so that didn't matter. But then again, Armin kind of has his memories. So is that why Armin wants to fuck her now?
I love you through him.
Yeah. Yeah, I have this faint memory of wanting that pussy. But
Yes, sir.
yeah, I was just
Did y'all see the
disappointed.
thing I sent you where it was Aaron pointing at the water and it was like, what if
When he's talking to
to
himself.
himself? He was asking himself, his future self, if are these the people we need to kill?
Yeah, before we can have freedom or whatever.
Dude,
I mean, it's very
Aaron crouched
possible.
down next to people, talking to everybody.
Oh, dude, there's
I
that
saw-
TikTok
yeah.
meme is like everywhere.
I
Yeah,
saw an edit of Aaron speaking into Tandro's ear
Uh-huh.
as he's
Yeah.
like knocked out, his head back.
Yeah.
Did you forget what you came here to do?
the one thing that I saw about Attack on Titan that I'll bring up was Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2, Episode 80. Wait, what episode are we on before I say this? What episode of Attack on Titan is this?
I'm already on the
81. What the fuck? 81?
Crunchyroll.
So what the fuck is this?
We are on 81. Yeah. The thaw.
Okay.
Mhm.
So this probably has nothing to do with anything then. This came out 14 hours ago. Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2, Episode 87 gets postponed by a week due to special programming in Japan. The official Twitter account for the Attack on Titan announced today that the series will have its Japanese broadcast delayed for an entire week due to special
What is
programming.
the final episode going to be?
Does it have just the number?
Because that's
5 more
what.
episodes.
Yeah, what did I say that we're on? 81.
81. Yeah.
That's 5 more episodes.
I didn't say it was the final episode.
No, I'm saying, but what is?
No.
Because they could definitely.
They have long seasons though.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
Are they
We're
that
getting
far
there.
ahead in Japan? What the fuck? What?
We're getting.
Or they're
we're
just
getting
were they
close.
just looking at like the calendar and they can see like special programming is going to come on during episode
I'm sure they
87?
probably have a few episodes ready, and
They're
Probably.
one they get approved in
I guess
years
so.
or whatever.
That was the only thing that seemed mentionable on the Crunchyroll news page.
All right. Well, I think that covers Attack on Titan. It was a rather weak episode,
was fucking-
and if we missed something, let us know.
Yeah.
I'll bring it up next time. But I don't think we did. There were no spoilers. There was no insight into future things really at all that I
Yeah.
noticed.
No, it was just kind of a placer. So it's almost filler in a way, but not. Because
Mm.
I know it's in the manga, but it just wasn't that important. To change topics, the only gaming thing I found that was kind of notable, which you mentioned last week, I think, CJ, or you mentioned it last night on Discord while playing, was the Bioshock thing.
Yeah, Netflix
Okay.
series.
It's not a series. Netflix is making a Bioshock movie.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be good. I wonder
So
what story it's gonna follow.
we'll see how that goes. A decade after the
Final game.
the game came out, yeah. They're making a movie.
God, that's been
I
so
have always
long.
enjoyed the Bioshock games.
Yeah, I remember they were cool.
Creepy. I like.
My favorite one was 1 and 2. No.
Well, yeah.
When the Big Daddy just drills through your hand. It's-
Most impressionable ones were those two.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so I finished Rising the Shield Hero. I did like
How'd
it.
you like the ending? Well, I'm
And
sorry.
I think it's
Where
interesting
the
the fact.
punishments of the king and the princess.
I mean, that's not the very, very end, but
No, that's why I corrected.
Yeah.
Like I was just like,
I like it.
like 3.
You
Yeah, I thought it
shall
was
now be called bitch and slut, and you
Huh?
are trash. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was fucking funny. Finally, that she gets what she fucking deserves.
Yeah.
Um,
It's way too long for her.
he there's a lot of room for him to just be insanely strong. I mean, he's already
Oh, yeah.
obviously stronger in a lot of ways, but there's just like his growth potential. I thought it was pretty cool that they kind of deepened the plot significantly with mentioning the fact that there's these other heroes trying to protect their own world there, but their purpose is to stop the other heroes. It seems like,
Yep.
and if they don't, their world dies. So it's this whole dilemma that which
World versus world.
the queen, floral queen, kind of spoke about was that you got to pick. You know, saving the world's not saving all the people.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna have to
It's
pick
not
who you save.
It's a dark show.
Yeah,
It's a lot darker than it kind of portrays, especially in the earlier episodes.
well, they hide it behind like kind of cutesy stuff.
Yeah, well,
Like
I
all the
appreciate
floral
whole time
stuff.
that the other heroes are out just willy-nilly saving shit and changing major things, that he's having to come back and clean up the side effects that they just failed to acknowledge. The dragon,
like the
decomposing dragon, just fucking killing tons of people.
The fucking seed that was sealed away in a
that says a fucking warning right next to it.
This thing, we
but
made
he still
a mistake.
Yeah,
that guy is an idiot.
He is, man. He's such a tool, and he's so fucking.
He's manipulated so.
He's easily.
Yeah,
easily. And then you got the one guy who thinks he's cool by keeping under the radar, but then he's not using his weight of his name to really persuade power in those tribes that need it. So they just ended up starving and kind of getting fucked anyways. With taxation.
They do a really
and
good job of making you hate
the other heroes.
Royalty and the other heroes. Like when they were fighting, the shield and the spear. It'd be the fair fight, and nobody acknowledged that she hopped in there and cheated.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way people didn't see that.
You kind of like the other two heroes because they seem more honest. You know, the sword and the bow.
They bit their tongues too much.
Not in that.
Yeah,
not in that they didn't.
It took all of that, and they still weren't like it. They didn't immediately jump to it and was like, hey, no. I mean, somebody else had to point it out. And then they were like, you know what? Yeah. I don't know. They still pieces of shit.
I mean,
just a little less than.
Not nearly as bad as fucking, the spear guy. But,
ooh, and then the finish move he did on the priest, or whatever, when that dragon came up and
the blood that he uses his own life force to fucking do. Yeah, that
was cool.
He's got to find a way to get stronger and use other things. And
yeah, of course, I want to see more of the cursed shield.
He felt so stupid when they start giving him pointers. Like, you can just pick up an item and just copy what it does. He's like, excuse me? And he's like, if you just drop the ingredients, it'll make it for you. And drop the ingredients in your shield will make it. He's like, bitch, say what? And then on top of that, he's like, you can just save where you go as like waypoints and teleport to them.
Uh-huh.
And he's like,
I've been going horse and buggy.
What the fuck? Yeah.
I've been, what's her name? Floofy?
Floofy. No, fucking. Goddamn, what the fuck is her name? It's basically like the first part of like the floral or whatever. The fuck does he call her? I can't remember. Anyway, but
it's been so long since I've watched that.
If they made this is one thing I don't like about the show, and they do this with animes all the time.
It is.
They try to make it like real cutesy. They could have made that whole floral queen stuff if they had just been dragons. It would have been badass. But they make them these fluffy, cute birds that are badass because they can do cool stuff, but they're they're really not that badass because it's this cutesy little
when they're giant
birds.
like that.
Yeah, like so that I didn't like very much.
No, but I'm not talking shit in the slightest because I enjoyed the show. But what other culture is going to make a action show about a slime?
No, that's what I'm saying. It does it all the time. But like, I just love like the darker animes and stuff, and the ones that are just straight, unapologetically badass and stuff. That sometimes
You
I
gotten-
wish these other animes were like that.
You
Like,
gotten any further into the reincarnated the world's finest assassin or whatever?
no, I didn't watch any of it.
Somebody did. No, just not anymore.
I started one episode, but I think I turned it off.
That's one of those. It was
something.
kind of like unapologetically terrible for.
Like I said last time, I think we talked about it in the podcast when I watched it. Last thing I watched was him picking out his abilities.
Oh yeah.
But no, like for podcast listeners and viewers, I've been sick the last few days, so that's why I've caught up on Rising of the Shield Hero, is I just kind of binge watched the whole season, the rest of the season, because I was pretty far behind. And it's like one of those like random feelings where I was like, I had no interest in finishing it for whatever reason, and then it was just this random like, you know what? Let's watch that.
It gets really good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I watched it. It was good. And season 2 was announced. The trailer is out. Came out February 9th. The next season is coming in April. April 2022.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's right around the corner.
We're
And
getting
it should get real good
Jujutsu.
now.
Jujutsu Kaisen comes in March.
The movie.
The movie.
The movie.
Movie.
Yeah. The
Um,
show will come winter of next year. Yeah. But the
Is that
movie's going to
January?
be awesome.
Probably January.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Early next year. But Yeah.
Man.
you can tell like this next season of the Rising of the Shield Hero is probably going to be way better than the first. I think. Because
I
now
think
they're
so.
really going to be getting into like the real fighting of the waves, and he's got his like home base now.
Mm-hmm.
He's really
set up.
figured out some of the nooks and crannies of his shield.
He's getting help.
oh yeah,
He's
yeah,
actually
getting
the
helped
he
by that
needed.
little fox sucking on his.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know how old she is.
What?
You're talking about the raccoon chick?
The bitch ain't
Yeah.
no raccoon.
She ain't no raccoon. She
She
is
like
half
she ate
raccoon, actually.
Mario.
She is
She
half
like she
raccoon.
ate Mario powers. Get a little, little
In the
fire
anime,
pop.
they even say she's half raccoon.
Yeah.
She's a demi-human.
She a badger.
She's
Leave it alone.
I
apparently
love how
from
she
an
saves her
important family,
friends
too.
from the prison. So that was pretty sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That shit.
Yeah, that was pretty sad.
Terrible.
They were just tortured, and the one that wanted to
Bones.
marry the Shield Hero one day was just dead. Just fucking starved to
Now
death.
who's gonna marry the shield hero? I took your dreams, bitch.
She's carrying on the flag for that one.
Give me your.
I can't believe I can't remember her name either. Like, I just watched this fucking shit and binged it, and I can't tell you what the fuck her name is.
Raccoon lady.
that chick with the ears? The chick with the tail? What's her name again?
And two.
I can't
You'll need to watch
fuck.
How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. That's
What is
a
that?
good show. But it'd be a little extra fan
Raftalia.
service.
Is it?
Raftalia. Yeah.
Raftalia, there. Okay. Now foamy? Now foamy? Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Now Fumi or something like that.
Something like that. It's a weird one. It's a hard one for me to pronounce. Even his first name is something. I'm not even gonna try.
Naofumi. It's
Yeah.
Naofumi.
Yeah. It's one of those. All right. Other than that, I watched more Case Study of Vanitas. I'm 5 episodes exactly behind. Okay, I'm on episode 12.
So you're not done with it?
No, I never said
I
I
thought-
was
I could have swore you told me
No,
recently that you was.
tell you where
I'm done.
the conversation we had was that where I was I just found out about the curse mark that the redheaded vampire put on.
Mhm.
That's it. You told me that I can basically go skip episode 14 because it's just a.
Yeah, but I thought after that I don't know. It might have been a dream
Yeah.
for all I know.
I said I was going to finish it, and then I got that far in, and then lost interest again. So I'll have to wait a few weeks probably, and then I'll go watch the last bit of it.
That's
It's one of
good.
those like I got like a random wave of like, all right, let's try to watch this, and it just didn't. It didn't hold up as good as the Rising of the Shield Hero. I think Rising of the Shield Hero is better.
I like
In
the
my
story
opinion.
of. Well, I haven't seen any of case studies of it.
It's not as pretty, but yeah, it's a different breed of show.
Yeah,
The
I mean they're completely different
most
shows.
recent episode, there's a character who figured out how to turn I don't remember her name, but the creature that's after all the people's true names,
Mhm.
the one that leads the parade,
Yeah.
puts her in a human form and tries to kill that bitch.
Hmm.
It don't work out.
Hmm.
We find out who she really is, and it's like, oh shit.
Shit.
It gets,
Oh, okay,
it
I'm
gets
not gonna
real
say.
serious.
Don't tell me. Well, I'm not
No.
gonna ask. I was gonna say, is it the Queen?
You shouldn't have asked.
So it's the Queen. Okay. Yeah.
Something happens. It's weird. Like when she pops into her form as the queen, it like sends. It shows other I almost said demons, other vampires are miles and miles away. Be like, something ain't right. Hold up.
Yeah.
This ain't right.
Something ain't right. Yeah.
This week for me,
that's
anime
all
wise,
anime.
hasn't been super great.
He be getting them
busy at work.
gains in the
But-
gym.
I've been hitting the gym a little bit more, which I got a question to ask later about that. Anime related. But the only episodes I actually watched this weekend were like the first 3 episodes of My Dress Up Darling. I mean, it's not a bad show. The protagonist, the female character, is kind of cute, but it's really about the relationship between a person that has the talent and the ability to create cosplay and do these awesome like tailored fits and stuff versus someone who's seems to be very popular, very pretty, and the drive to
It's like the
dress up
nerdy guy
yeah.
and the
Hold up.
popular chick.
I'm about to give y'all the best description of this show, like the real. At this point, you got 6 episodes, you ain't seen it, and we tell you every time there's spoilers in this show, so fuck it. Pretty much, this girl wants to cosplay as like she's kind of like us. She likes anime, but there's this popular hentai that's going around.
Slippery girls.
Yes,
Slippery girls.
Yeah.
and she
I know
wants to
that
dress up
much
like
from a
this bitch.
TikTok.
Yeah, she wants to dress up like this bitch. So like, there's my favorite scene of the show so far is they're kind of like on a date. It's not a date, but they went out to go shopping and got some food, and they're leaving the restaurant and they're walking together, talking, smiling, and one of the workers there or something. It's a girl. She's like, high school kids on a date. So lucky. I'm stuck here working. And all of a sudden you hear them talking. And it's like, how far have you gotten in Slippery Girls? He's like, I haven't gotten too far. I'm to the point where he's on stage and he's just like ejaculating nonstop. And she's like, yeah, you think he's going to die, but it don't work out. And everybody in line is like, what the fuck are these people talking about?
It's kind of funny.
This shit was funny. But yeah, no, I think it's, like Jacob said, it's a very cutesy show, but
Yeah. It's
It's
definitely a change
so
of
far
pace.
hasn't crossed the boundaries to make me uncomfortable
No.
or anything like that type of,
Fan service type stuff.
yeah.
It's still
It's very
a
well
anime
animated.
or whatever.
Yeah.
But-
Haname.
I guess it's not so focused on the fan service part of it.
What is anime supposed to be?
Haname is hentai anime. It's an anime but with like hints
Oh.
of hentai. Not like full on. It's not like you're watching.
would that be like
fucking
High School DxD?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's just a nicer way of saying fan service, basically.
Pretty
Oh, when I
much.
like my fan service, I like harem fan service, so I like a bunch of them.
Fair is
Yeah.
fair.
the fucking one that I keep seeing that's the weirdest shit is the fucking cows with the humongous tits.
Oh yeah,
Have you seen this shit?
big milkers.
Yeah, the big milk.
fuck is
You have
this?
seen this anime?
it-
I keep
is
seeing
it on
funny TikToks
Crunchyroll?
of it. I don't know, but I just
I've
keep
only
seeing
seen
funny
clips.
TikToks. Yeah,
Hold up. Oh,
yeah. Just look up cow anime,
titties.
cow titty
Cow
anime.
kitties anime.
Yeah, you'll find it. You find
The
it.
FBI agent looking at my phone right now.
You see a text, your FBI agent, bro, what you doing?
No.
Well,
Right.
Pornhub has anime
Is it- okay,
cow
so,
tits porn.
Jesus. Yeah, that's a different different thing. You're in the wrong search browser.
Oh shit.
So do y'all think it's something I should watch?
I think you could watch it. I think you might enjoy it.
Morgan might like watching it with you.
I told her that there was. I mentioned it to her. She wanted to watch it. She thinks she was against it, as we haven't had time.
It's not bad.
I think she would have
I had some
enjoyed Your
fun.
Lie in April too if I had waited to watch that with her.
You trying to make her cry?
That's so sad.
She likes like the drama and stuff. Like she loved Erased, which I know y'all still haven't seen,
No.
which is fucking ridiculous.
Homie, you talking about cow chicken?
No.
No, I can promise you it ain't cow chicken. I'm surprised it's not easily popping
Yeah,
up. Is it
it's-
really?
I had to change it to cow anime show, but that's what popped up. Are you talking about like? It's not B stars, is it?
No,
No.
Okay.
no.
It's just like an over sexualized version.
Yeah,
of
it's
a
like-
chick.
Oh
that's
my
a
god!
cow.
Like this, it's you'll know when you see
Big
it, man. It's
tits.
fucking, it's ridiculous.
Y'all watch just like after bedtime, right?
This is on
I did
TikTok.
not- Yeah. I
Really?
I've never
Oh,
seen the
gotcha.
fucking
Uh,
episode.
If somebody must have made this at home.
No, this is. It's one of those weird ass ones that you just
The-
see on TikTok.
Is it
but-
Mappa?
Yeah, Mom created. It's you photo them, and the action is ridiculous, but they just have gigantic milkers,
Chesticles.
chesticles.
Yes, sir.
Anything else you want to hit on anime wise? Pretty much covers all my anime.
No,
caught
but I
up
do
on.
have a question. So I know we're all getting into fit mindset this year. Do you guys have some sort of anime body build? If you could have, would you build to?
Whose
like-
body would we want to have an anime?
Because mine, Baki. The fucking dude is jacked.
You even watched the show?
I've watched the other one, not the one where he's in prison. I like the one where he's in the tournament fighting.
I haven't watched any
So
of
you
it, so I
watched
don't know which one's which.
The most recent season and not the original season?
I think so. I think I watched him out of order.
Nice.
But still,
Well, I was going to say Baki, but I guess since
you got- no, it's
took
cool,
mine,
too.
I'll take his dad.
Baki's dad.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick people from Maki.
I mean, they're fucking ripped, dude.
Yeah, they're too big.
It's just insane.
I might. I'll find.
My
a
mind
more
goes to
reasonable-
fucking. Why can't I think of their fucking names?
Trying to remember.
Dragon Ball Z guys.
Goku, Gohan.
Yeah, like that whole like
Vegeta.
athletic, like fucking cut build type thing.
You get you a weighted
That's a good
shirt.
one. Yeah.
That's a good one. But I want to have like the flexibility of a Nosuke, you know? Maybe not rearrange my organs and stuff
No.
for that level, but to be able to do his back bend would be awesome. I've seen a lot of people on TikTok
Trying to do it on TikTok.
trying
yeah.
to do it, and they're like day 14 of doing a Nosuke's back bend,
Yeah.
and it's just like
I
not
think you
even
gotta
close. All
pop
I
a
have to
lot of
do is-
things out to be able to do that shit. Like really, like he does.
contortionists can do it, but
Yeah.
they've been doing it for a while.
Yeah. Other than that, another person that pops into mind is Yami for some reason from Black
Yami
Clover.
would be cool.
Yeah.
Asta would be awesome.
Asta is cool, except for he's like 5'3".
He's
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 so-
kind of tiny.
He's
yeah.
just like a buff midget, basically. Or small person. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
Toto from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Toto would be good.
Okay.
Hmm. Flex while you do it.
No, I can tell
Or
you
the
one
guy
from Jujutsu
Full
Kaisen.
Metal Alchemist who, like they do the flex competitions and their shirt explodes.
So I don't remember. I hadn't seen enough of that. But
Seen clips of that.
from
the big mustache.
fucking
Mm-hmm.
what the fuck? I can't remember people's fucking names, man. I gotta look this shit up.
Guy with the muscles.
It's from Jujutsu Kaisen,
From Jujutsu Kaisen.
from the manga that we've seen.
Oh,
What's his name's dad?
the Zenin guy who pretty much killed.
But he doesn't
Gojo?
go by the name.
Yeah. I think another.
I can't remember his fucking son's name. Saved my life right now. It's the guy with the wolves. Megumi Fushiguro. Jesus Christ. But his dad is a fucking madman,
Beast.
Jacob.
Like
Like,
beast looking dude.
I mean, he's cut and all, but it's just his pure just power without being able to use like curse energy. He's just he beats Gojo's ass.
For real.
Yeah.
Jeez.
This is when they were younger.
That's what
But
you're talking
still.
about for Dragon Ball Z.
Jesus Christ. How do you find that, but you couldn't find the fucking cow shit?
I typed in buff anime characters.
Jesus.
I'm gonna find some shit from JoJo soon.
It's all over the place.
Yeah,
I
that
would not
shit.
want to look anybody like JoJo. Like
Ooh.
the physique of JoJo.
Or I don't think Hunter's seen it, but what's the guy?
Toji. That's his name. Toji Fushiguro.
Toji.
His father.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
From One Punch Man. The guy pretty much gets his ass beat, but
Oh, the martial artist?
yeah,
Shoot, it starts with a S. Something.
bad one though.
Hmm?
The bad guy
Oh,
who's
the
going
one that
through
takes the shit.
killing all the. Yeah, the one that.
He ate like 4 or 5 of them. It's been season 2 in the martial arts fight. He loses.
No. I'm talking about the one who is like going down the list trying to eliminate all the heroes to prove he's the strongest.
Oh,
And every time he runs into Saitama, he just gets knocked the fuck out.
oh shit.
Really badass.
Talking about
But
that
Yes, I
very
know.
fast dude?
yes,
Like assassin-like type dude?
Mhm.
this guy.
Anti-hero.
Say his name.
One Punch Man.
No, I have no idea what the fuck that is. Not who I was thinking of.
Garu.
Yes. Garu.
Real
He's,
quick, just because I see it on here. Have y'all seen this Love of Kill anime on Crunchyroll?
No, isn't it new? Like,
It's fairly new. There's only I want to say, I think it comes out weekly right now. How many episodes are out? But it seems like it might be pretty good. 6 episodes. I might try to give it a try.
Ooh,
We'll
or
talk about it in
somebody
the next
else on your fitness thing that Hunter would know is Grimjaw.
Grimjaw? Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see that.
Is that One Piece?
Yeah.
Bleach.
No. Bleach.
My bad. Bleach.
I thought about that'd be a kind of a cool tattoo to get.
If I had to get someone from One Piece, it'd be Zoro's.
Zoro.
Yeah.
Zoro.
So people do his workout regimen a lot. They'll do the
Mhm.
like the squatted 135s,
Yeah. Except for in the anime, he's doing fucking like
225.
no, he does like say he got 2 ships on both sides type of weight, like fucking
Oh well, yeah, but
for
there's
hours.
The scene that he
Yeah, I know what you're
on
talking
a
about.
ship. Yeah. He ain't lifting a ship on a ship.
Ship on a ship.
Ooh.
Alright.
Or Sakuna.
Sakuna,
I just
maybe,
looked up
yeah.
at the poster.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
The man is ripped.
All
I
right.
mean, really, it's Ichidori, isn't it? It's really like really his body. Sakuna
I guess
is
technically, but when you are in his realm, I think that's Sakuna.
Yeah. You want the because you got to have the swagger that goes with it. And You
Dude,
want Sukuna.
his voice is just so badass. And you
It
sent
is.
me that
voice
TikTok
act, the guy
of the voice actor who does the demon, and I know his name. I swear to God, I know these things before I start.
Yeah, I know.
conversation.
Like, I could have watched it like 20 minutes ago and not be able to tell you half of the fucking characters' names. But that's how I am in real life too. Like, you can introduce yourself to me. 10 minutes later, I don't know. I have no idea what your name is. I just don't remember people's names for whatever reason. Just can't.
I'm the same way.
Just goes in one ear and out the other.
I just meet so many people. It's a little bit hard to keep up with all the names that I need to.
Yeah, you're so popular with
to
those
keep up
people you
with.
meet.
Oh, on Demon Slayer, something I saw coming up. I don't know. I know it's not a spoiler on anything. That's why I don't mind saying it. But so we get to see Yoruichi's brother, and I have no clue what his powers are, but he's number one. He's the number one demon. So it's the most powerful, other than Muzan. Pretty sure.
Richie's brother's a demon?
Oh yeah,
So I didn't know that.
yeah. You should. I thought.
No, I've
By the
never
time
heard
by
that
reading
mentioned.
Yeah. Anyway, that's not spoiling anything either.
Do you know that, Joe? No.
I know. Me and you have talked about it, so I know. You
Haven't
should have
seen it,
known.
though. Haven't seen it.
Wow, you can know
Well,
stuff without
see
seeing it, and I've never seen it. I just know it. But the guy, what's his name? The number 3 moon demon is talking to another demon, and he just keeps. I think it's the number 2. He's more powerful than him, but the guy keeps like putting his hand on his shoulder, and it's number 2. It's the guy who turns Daki and
That guy, okay.
that guy.
Yeah.
He's talking to number 3, and he's just annoying the shit out of him, and he just keeps knocking. I guess he can regenerate really fast, so number 3 keeps knocking number 2's jaw off his fucking face.
It just keeps
And-
coming back.
Yeah, and finally, number 1 gets up.
This is
and
what
says,
you've read and you saw or something? Or?
I saw this on TikTok.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't.
Wait, how'd you
Oh.
see it on TikTok? Animated or something? Or what?
Some like one of the guys, the guys will talk and they'll put like the little photos or whatever.
Okay,
Up.
of the manga, I'm guessing.
Some have like drawn.
Okay.
I'm assuming he probably got it from the manga. I don't know where else you
Yeah.
get your information from.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just get to see the guy kind of like number 1 stand up and was like, "Don't do that shit again." He's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You're disrespecting the ranks. The ranks are here for a reason." You're like, "Oh shit." No.
Know your place, boy.
Yeah. That's pretty much. I really hope we get to see like some outlandish fight between like Muzan and Tanjiro or whoever the fuck. Finally, like at the end of the show when things are wrapping up or whatever.
You would
I hope
think
they give it justice.
you would think that that's how things would end out, would be with the death of Muzan, and you would think Tanjiro is the
Either
one that
dies
gets
or-
there to beat him.
Yeah, just being the main character. I mean, that's all I'm going
Yeah.
off of.
I'm seeing some fan artwork of the Hashiras as demons. Shit
That's
looks fucking
probably cool.
badass.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Why ain't you sending this shit to us?
You don't send us shit.
Uh-uh.
Not to be called out on the podcast or anything.
We like to see cool stuff too.
I don't know. At the same time, I
You
send
guys watch
CJ a bunch of TikToks, and half the time he doesn't watch any of them. Then he sends me same one back.
Same ones. Yeah.
I can watch the shit and then 3 minutes later I will see it on my feed and think it's funny and send it to people. I'm like that with names.
With names.
You're like that with names. I'm like that with TikToks.
Well, we have actually reached an hour and 5 minutes.
Ooh.
Nice.
So I think that's all I have.
We feel like
Y'all got anything
Well,
else y'all want to hit on? I'm
guys,
hoping
next-
next episode of Attack on Titan's good.
it's got to be better than this one. This has just left
For-
everything ready
when-
for Attack on Titan to be better.
When is the last time we looked at our statistics of viewers from our listeners? from your
podcast.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Off the podcast.
not too good.
No,
That's all right. I mean, it's progression.
it's just like with our YouTube channel. Like we started off real hot. Remember in
off
this beginning,
into-
and then it just dropped.
Yeah. Well, I was just gonna say. I mean, anybody got any
We're
suggestions?
keeping
on-
a strong 9 listeners
Nice.
compared to
Well,
when
out
we
of the 9
had like
listeners
20.
that we got, give us some suggestions of what to watch, because no Demon Slayer next episode.
Yeah.
So,
I think I'm gonna try this.
how far have y'all gotten into
okay.
Sword Art Online?
I'm on Hostilization or
I watched the
We are-
first 2 seasons, and I've just heard terrible things about everything else.
I've heard
finished
skip
it.
everything up until Alicization after the first 2. So, I mean, I don't. Y'all be interested in hitting that, or let's find something. Like, give us. I don't know what it is. I mean, maybe it could be World End Harem. I don't know.
What about that Love of Kill one?
Isn't that a?
Oh, I forgot. I did want to say Love of Kill looked kind of interesting, but also I've been seeing really cool fight scenes from. Is it Score OP or it's the musical one where they? You seen that shit on Crunchyroll?
Not at all.
I've heard.
I saw a real cool clip of Orient, and there's only like 4 or 5 episodes of it out. I've watched the first 2 or 3 of
Now,
that.
I know this hasn't really. It doesn't look appealing to watch because it's very.
I know this-
cartoony.
I know this
But
sucks.
Ranking of Kings, I've heard is really good.
I know it won shit
Seasons
at the Amazon, yeah, fucking
Crunchyroll
anime awards. It won some stuff. So did Odd Taxi and Beastars, which they all kind of fall in that same like kind of cartoony-ish thing for me.
I looked at Worlds in Harem. Why is the stars only 2? It's like average.
Probably
How many people
tells you all you
have
need to know.
voted?
4.6K.
That
Yeah, out
means
of 4,
probably a-
yeah,
terrible.
Yeah, it's probably shit then.
So this has 4 and 98% of a star
What the
out
fuck?
of 5.7 thousand people. It's a 4.7 out of 5.
What is it called again?
Okay.
What's it called?
TAKTOP.Destiny.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Apparently that's
I've
about
seen
like,
it.
music is the
constantly.
light of the world and illuminates the hearts
Tact
of people.
OP or whatever.
Yeah. And the light was suddenly taken away from the world, meaning music is banned.
I was always wondering what it was because from the artwork, it kind of looked interesting every time. I'd be down to try to give that
The
a try.
fight scenes look pretty cool on TikTok.
Hmm.
I
So
keep
let's
seeing
try that. Let's try watching. I don't know. What's something pretty obtainable? Like watch the first 3 episodes of that and the first 3 episodes of Love to Kill or whatever. Or Love of Kill or whatever. Or just 1 episode. I just don't think if we just watched 1 episode of each,
it might not grab us.
it might not be enough for us to really get. But then again, if it has like a bomb ass first episode, it might be good enough. So
I'll be
let's
down
just set that.
with 3. Let's try the. Which one we want to try first?
I was just saying, gonna watch 3 of each, and then we'll
I know,
talk
but
about
which
it.
one would you watch first?
I would probably watch Love of Kill first for me.
All right, so we'll all start with Love of Kill. And
Then Tact Op or
Yeah.
Tacto P Destiny. I'm adding it to our watch list.
Sounds good.
I will mention this real quick because it was a fantastic manga. I haven't finished it, but I've read a decent amount of it. It's also on Funimation. Seraph of the End is a pretty awesome anime / manga. It's kind of one of those ones on Funimation you have to go watch. I'm sure there's a bunch of little Easter eggs on Funimation that we haven't even really dove into yet. Just because we're kind of like Crunchyroll fanboys, I'd say. And I know they're owned by the same people now, so I wish they would just combine their libraries, just make it one thing.
I don't like Funimation's app. It don't work on my TV too well.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You
It's
guys
not
wanna
as
check out
clean.
Benanaya? Well, it is not focusing. Hold up.
It's
This is,
not. It's not.
not focusing.
No. Turn down your
It's
brightness.
bright.
Try that.
This is kind of like a stupid show.
Okay.
not gonna
So are
watch
you
it.
wasting our time?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
All right, well, let's end it there. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on our Twitter and our Instagram, and turn on the
YouTube.
notification bells. If you're watching us right now and you want to listen to us, we're on Apple Podcasts and we're on Spotify. Okay? So there's no reason for you to miss a single fucking episode.
Done.
Share with your friends that also love anime and dumb humor, because that's basically our existence. If they love video games, dumb humor, and you know, what, that's pretty much it. Anime, gaming, and dumb
That's
humor.
us.
That's what we are. So, please like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what else you'd like to see, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Peace out.
Peace.